Nadia Matar of the Sovereignty Movement came into our office to visit. We have a conference going on, and I saw Nadia holding a Palestinian flag, which is something I never thought I'd see. And I asked her for an explanation, and she told me something I had never heard before that I think is so important for all of you to know. So, Nadia Matar of the Sovereignty Movement, why are you holding a Palestinian flag?
This is a flag that explains to the world, to you, to everyone, why we have to oppose the creation of a Palestinian state in Israel's God-given biblical heartland. This is a flag that was waved by the Palestinian Authority in the early 90s when the Oslo agreements were signed in Bethlehem, when they had an event hosting a pastor from South Africa, I think, if I'm not mistaken, who obviously didn't know Arabic and didn't know what was waving above his head. And I'm going to read to you first in Arabic and I'll translate it to you. It says here, Yom as-Sabat niktal el-Yehud, Yom el-Wahad niktal al-Nazari. On Saturdays, we will murder the Jews. On Sundays, we will murder the Christians. People have to understand now, the war here in Israel is not about Gaza, it's not about the settlements. It is a war by the Islamo-fascist Muslims who have a plan. They want to first destroy and kill the Saturday people, the Jews, and then go on to the Sunday people, Europe, America, and therefore we are in this together. It is the world of the Western world, the Judeo-Christian Western world is being attacked by steps. It's the step, first the Jews, first Israel, and then the Christians. When they want a Palestinian state, they want a Palestinian state in order to destroy the entire Israel, in order to continue to Europe, to turn it into Eurabia and then America. So anyone here who's listening, who is still in favor of a Palestinian state has to rethink. You have to be against the Palestinian state and in favor of Israeli sovereignty, because that's the answer from the river to the sea, Israeli sovereignty. You have to be in favor of Israeli sovereignty and against the Palestinian state, not for my sake, not for our sake here in Israel. We have God on our side. For your sake, because you are next. And if you weaken Israel with a Palestinian state, they will come out and do October 7th to you in London, in Brussels, in New York, in Florida. So be against the Palestinian state for your sake, for the sake of the free world, for the sake of the Western civilization, against those who want to kill us, for the sake of those who are on the side of truth, of the light. Together we will fight the darkness.